center. We give you the results of Marshalltown Speedway. Take a look at the Friday results from that joint. A lot of great racing action happening over at Marshalltown on Friday. Now time for a little bit of video from action at Iowa State Fair Speedway. We take a look at the hobby stock division as we show you what is going on there. Now watch this as they go into the turn. We'll freeze it here in a second. 6 wide into turn number 1 at Iowa State Fair Speedway. Yeah, these guys were getting at it, but there was one man in particular that does, they didn't make it through, but you know, a little bit of banging around, but that's all right. But didn't just take long for one man to surface and make his way around and come out of turn number 4 victorious as we take a look and watch. Oh yeah, Shannon Anderson wins at Iowa State Fair Speedway. Here are the way the other races were shook out at Iowa State Fair Speedway. Jeff Aiken, late model, is a very dominant once again. Great job out of him. Trucks ran, of course, at the Iowa State Fair Speedway. Matt Morrow, again, he is on fire. I think he pretty much has the championship wrapped up right now. We're pretty close to it, so congratulations to Matt. We jumped into 23 this week. And then in the 9, in our number 9, coming up on Friday, 5-time Super National champion Steve Jackson will be aboard that, since I have to work at the Iowa Speedway on Friday, so he'll be jumping in this Friday evening. So good luck to him and everyone who compete out there at the fairgrounds. Other results, how about the ARCA Series? They ran, that was kind of fun. Lucas Oil Raceway in Indianapolis, and Travis Braden, first-time winner. That's the first-time winner number 8 in the ARCA Series this year. Also, Clark County Speedway had a chance to run. There are the results from the Clark County Speedway. Boone ran on Saturday as well. We'll take a little bit of action here from Boone. Thank you, Tyler, for providing this. Now, again, Boone, a fun place to watch. A little smaller track than Iowa State Fair Speedway, but again, these guys really get at it. We'll watch them going around for the first lap here because they start getting stacked up, and you're saying, well, at the beginning of the race, are they going to do the same type of thing that you saw over the Iowa State Fairgrounds? Of course they are. Look at this. Come out of turn number 4, 4 wide at Boone before lap number 1 is over. A lot of fun and a lot of great racing action, but when it was done, modified A main 69, John Logue, he had everybody's number and takes home the checkered flag. So congratulations to John Logue for winning in the modified divisions. A great job out of all those individuals this past Saturday evening over at Boone. Now, Knoxville Raceway, a lot of crashes at Knoxville Raceway. We'll show you some heat rate crashes here. Josh Jones and Rob Edwards getting together in the 305s. And then the 305 A main gets underway, and things look clean and green for a while, which is nice. And we come out of the turn number 4 for the 305 main. Devin Klein was victorious. Now here we go, another heat race, this time the 360s. Oh, not good there. Jonathan Cornell and Joey Beaver getting together. But now it's time for the A main of the 360s. And again, great starts here. Terry McCarl jumping in the 360s this time around too. So you see him there in the 24. Great move out of him. So great job for everybody in the 360s. But Dusty Zomer was the man with a mission on Saturday evenings in the 360s. Again, heat race. Check this out. That's Bronson Mason, just gets end over end. He was fine, but again, hard tumble out of there. 410 A main. That's the big boys racing at Knoxville Raceway on Saturday evening. Great run out of everyone. Now watch this. That's Danny Lasowski in the number 2. Ready for this? You want to slam the door on somebody? This is how you do it. You even run up on the berm and keep on going. Lasowski never lifted once. His foot was mashed on the floor. Here's Terry McCarl going at it once again. See what Terry can do here on the low side. Can he hold him off? No, on the outside. But then around turn number 4, here's Lasowski, the dude, taking home another victory, number 5 of the year, 106 of his Knoxville career. So here are the way everything did shake out at Knoxville on Saturday evening. Also, a scary moment. Going to show you at the very beginning of the 410 race. Thank you, Sheldon, for the video. Watch this. This is Dakota Hendrickson going up into turn 1 fence. It's at the start. Now, we're going to freeze it here. Now, watch. It's the third car from the left. Now watch this, it'll freeze. There he is, 1, 2, 3, and he gets airborne right there, and then goes tumbling into the fence. We continue on. Boom. They say he was out for about 7 to 9 minutes. From what they said, he was knocked out. He did walk to the ambulance, which was great news there. And even better news, he was talking to people afterwards. He talked to Bill McCroskey afterwards. And then they end up taking him to get checked out later the next morning, early Sunday morning. But then Sunday afternoon at about 4:30, this is what he said. He goes, hey, it's 4:30. I should be at the racetrack. Talked about Huset's. So he is coming around. So he did get his bell rung quite a bit, and he wasn't feeling very well stomach-wise. So again, there's his cage, his roll cage of his car. So the car and the cage and the seat and everything did its job. So good job out of the people who built that. So well done, everybody, putting safety into these cars. Time to take a look at the Xfinity race. They're racing at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway last lap. That's our buddy Ryan Blaney in the 22 and Kyle Busch back from his injuries. This is the final couple of turns of the race. There's turn 1. Here they come through turn 1. Blaney's still leading. About 2 miles to go, less than 2 miles to go in this race. Coming out of turn number 2, a slight bobble by Blaney. That is all it right there. That's all it took for Kyle Busch. He had a run going. He slides underneath him, and there really was nothing anybody could do about that. Kyle Busch goes on, comes out of turn number 4, and wins the Xfinity Series race. Here it is one more time. Again, Ryan Blaney doing everything he can. Not quite. And there's Busch sliding underneath. It was a fun race to watch because everybody was watching Kyle Busch, wondering whether or not he was just setting them up.
There's no blocking that kind of run. You know, it didn't matter what he was going to do. We probably would have wrecked, you know, before either of us was going to give up.
Other people in the way they finish. Again, with the stars are the people that have had something to do with this program, who have been on our program. So that is very cool. Great run out of them. Blaney has to be proud. He was disappointed, but he has to be proud of his great run. And look at, there's Kyle and his son and his wife. They're all kissing the bricks, which is a tradition at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. And now time to take a look and show you what happened at the Cup race. The same location, Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Not a good run for Jeff Gordon's final turns around Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but look at this. That look familiar? Same guy wins. Same guy who won the Xfinity race won this one. Kyle Busch wins. This guy is on a roll. He had to make up some points after being gone for such a long period of time to get into the championship, and he finally did. Here we go. Kyle Busch, win number 4 of the last 5 races that he has participated in. Only 23 points out of the chase right now, Kyle Busch is. Again, with stars are all the people that have been on this program, and the folks in yellow have Iowa ties, including Michael Lynette and Brett Moffitt. Want to remind everybody, we are going to be NASCAR racing on this weekend, the 31st and the 1st, to be able to see the